This idea just came to my head because I was watching. What episode was I on? I have to find out. I was on episode 8 of season 2 of the Harley Quinn DC TV show. And first off, the animated TV show is amazing. It's pretty good. It's funny. It's like it's really entertaining to watch, and their own take on like the not their own take, but well, I guess you could say their own take of it is pretty fucking interesting. So I'm liking it so far. But I remember seeing the Mr. Sunday Movies video, and they were talking about how the relationship between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy is not forced. It is, and I'll tell you why. Like this is the one thing I've had a problem with in the show so far, other than the way they treat Bane. Even though I find like that's like the way they're doing that, that's like their interpretation of it. It's hilarious. Bane is like one of my favorite characters in the show because of how he's actually really nice. He's like a really nice person, and but they always treat him like shit. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, no. Other than that though. I would say the whole relationship between. I mean, I haven't even gotten into it because I know that I think they get married at the end because I saw like a thing on Twitter of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy like driving off like an just married thing, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is just like my pure emotional first off reaction from it. So this is the episode of The Pit where they escape the pit and Poison Ivy comes to save her, and they kiss at the end. And it was very awkward because there was no signs of any lead up to it before this point in time. And I think the whole reason behind it is just because Harley Quinn's the main character, and you know how people are with really poor writing. It's like, okay, we need to have the main character have a love interest. Like, no, she doesn't. She just got like, not just got of, but I don't know even what's like the timeline of the show. Let me think. Has anyone been in a coma? I'm trying to remember. Batman was in a coma for a couple months, I think. Right? I believe so. So let's just say it's been like a year since she broke up with the Joker. And she was talking about she didn't show any like sexual attraction or any physical attraction towards Poison Ivy throughout the entire show. Now in the comic books, yes, I know they are a thing, but in the comic books it makes sense because they actually build that up. But in the TV show, it literally just kind of happens out of nowhere. You even go to the flashback, and it seems like a very platonic relationship where Poison Ivy is in Arkham, and Harley Quinn gives her a plant. Like, oh, you know, they shouldn't have done that to you as a plant. Like, it doesn't seem, there was no sign of anything relationship wise, and you see the difference between that because when she talks to Joker, like the way the character is emoting and stuff, not like it's a human being, it's an animated show, but the way the character is emoting, you see that she's somewhat attracted to the Joker. So I just find it very odd that they just randomly made them kiss like that. I don't know. Maybe what are your guys' thoughts on it? The show's still good. This is like something that I just like. I remember hearing that the relationship was enforced by Mr. Sunday Movies, and I kind of feel bad for Kite Man now because, you know, even though Kite Man's a goofball, but he's a funny character, well, they kind of made him relevant, low-key. Even though in the comic books he was kind of popping back up a little bit because it wasn't the war of jokes and riddles. I can't remember where Kite Man like recently just became popular for it, but it was cool. With the whole Kite Man thing, I think it's gonna be interesting how they handle it past episode 8, but I'm gonna watch it, and if my thoughts changes on that, I'll definitely update this video. But yeah, yeah, thank you guys for watching.